Hi, my name is Mike Ray, your regional director.
Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Romine, the Regional Operations Director.
And this is the
Southeast. For months, you have been listening to us talk about the Ultimate Reconnect Contest, the contest where we were giving away BMWs.
We gave away BMWs, we gave away money. It was wild, and it was really part of the generosity of our regional operating principal, Bob Klinsky, who made all of that happen from a financial standpoint. We appreciate Bob. It was also a result of our agents all across our market centers participating with our leaders in the market center to help the market centers grow and to help our agents' profit share trees grow. It was wild. And we culminated that contest on April the 22nd, and now we have the results for you. Lisa, let's start and talk about our winner of the team leader portion of the contest. This was a late part of the contest. This was a $2,500 cash prize just to our team leaders that had recruited the most number of producing agents outside of Keller Williams. And it was my honor to give this prize and to award that to Jason Huck, our team leader at Nashville Franklin. So congratulations to Jason Huck. He did a great job with 16 recruits in that time period, just for producing agents outside of Keller Williams.
He sure did.
He did. And next, we gave $5,000 to a staff member in each state, one in Tennessee, one in Georgia, and one in Alabama. Lisa, who were those winners of $5,000 cash?
Oh gosh, those happy people were Nancy Patry from our Tuscaloosa Market Center, Tom Fulkerson from Atlanta South Fulton, and Hannah Finley from Chattanooga Downtown.
Those were very happy people to get a check, and we've seen lots of fun pictures of those folks. Well, after we gave the staff their money, the next part of the contest, things really got wild, didn't it, Lisa?
Oh gosh, it sure did.
So we had all of our MCAs surround a car. We had 3 BMWs in the room. It was really amazing to feel the energy that day. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
And it was fun to watch their faces. And we started to narrow down the list from the MCAs that were eligible to win. We got down to the final 2, and we made a special announcement because our regional operating principal, Bob Klinsky, was super generous here and decided it wasn't fair for that last MCA to be standing there without a car. So he agreed to give $5,000 to the runners-up. So when we announced those runners-up, we knew who the winners of the BMW. But let's start with those runners-up. Who won $5,000 unexpectedly that day? They weren't expecting it at all.
They weren't at all, and they were so surprised. And so from Alabama, our Madison Market Center, it was Ashley Self. From Georgia, the Atlanta West Cobb Market Center, it was Gina Fields. And then from Tennessee, in our Nashville Music City Market Center, it was Carissa Carita.
After we awarded the $5,000 to those runner-up MCAs, we knew who our last MCAs were that were standing with a brand new BMW for themselves. Who were those winners, Lisa?
Oh gosh, the emotions were so high.
It was crazy.
It was. So from Alabama, the Birmingham Vestavia Market Center, it was John McWhorter. From Georgia, the Atlanta East Cobb Market Center, it was Melissa Kaler. And from Tennessee, from the Nashville Spring Hill Market Center, who just cried her eyes out, it was Stephanie Clarkson.
It was a great moment. It was a great moment. And we thank you, the associates of the Southeast region, for helping our leaders have a great contest and helping you grow your profit share trees. Thanks to Bob Klinsky again, our regional operating principal, for his generosity. And what a great time we had. And we know that we couldn't have done it without you.
Hi, this is Lisa, and I have some upcoming regional classes to share with you. First up is Market Center Financials with Mark Brenneman. He will be in Atlanta on June 8th from 9 to 5 at the Hyatt at Villa Cristina. This is for OPs, team leaders, MCAs, and the ALC financial planning chairs. Great class for all of you to attend. You'll gain a new perspective on your Market Center financials and get a deep understanding on how to review the reports. Next up is Be a Boss, 10 Secrets of a Mega EA with Christy Belt-Grossman. She will be in Atlanta on June 14th from 9 to 2, also at the Hyatt at Villa Cristina. This is for team owners, agents with assistants, agents looking to hire an assistant, and all admin staff and directors of operations. Topics will include the mega mindset, paths to growth, and leadership. She is a fantastic instructor with high energy, and you will really enjoy this class.
Hey, what's going on? It's Patrick Mauldin, the Director of Technology in the Keller Williams Southeast region, and this is It Does It. And for this segment of It Does It, I'm going to talk to you guys about two simple things that you can use. One of them to add some productivity to your day, the other one to hopefully lead generate and help you to stay in touch with your folks. So one of them is going to be the Calendly app. So if you don't currently have Calendly and you're a Google Calendar user especially, Calendly is a very easy way to set up appointments that people can book with you at different times. So being an agent, being very busy, having multiple calendars to potentially have conflicts with, you can use Calendly, connect your Calendly, and then set appointment time blocks during the day. Now, we put it down here in the description, a link to calendly.com so that you guys can go there. And you will set up appointments at times a day, your operating hours, and then it will look at your calendar. You can send it to clients, or if you don't feel comfortable sending it to clients, if nothing else, you can save the app on your phone and you can use it to book the appointments on the behalf of your clients. They can be over Zoom, they can be in person. It's great for saving you time. The other thing that I want to bring to you guys too is also a smart plan. Now, we're always looking for an easy button to be able to make things just go automatically between command and social media, but there are a few things that have to be done manually. One of them is going on social media and interacting with people that are in your database. And so one of the things that you can do is you can go into the Smart Plans library, you can search for me, Patrick Mauldin, and you can find a smart plan that is called Like, Comment, and Message. Now what this smart plan does, once you download it to the library, is you add it to a contact and it just reminds you with a task to go to someone's Facebook page, like, comment, or message on something. And then once you check it off, 30 days later, it reminds you again. So say that you meet a brand new person, they're potentially going to be doing business with you. You can put them on this plan. It will remind you to go to their social media and interact. And as we know, because of the way that the algorithms work, the more you interact with someone, the more likely they are to see your posts and you are to see their posts as well. So it helps you stay in that top of mind and within that emotional proximity. But until next time, see you later, guys.
I want to talk to us today about activities in the real estate market. I'm hearing from so many of you, from so many of our leaders, about a little bit of anxiousness going on around the changes and the shifts in the market that you may be feeling. And we know real estate is hyper-local and your market may be different. Right now, more than ever, it's important that you know the numbers, that you're studying the market and you're studying the things that are happening within your market. So I want to start today and talk about the difference between an opportunity-based market and a skills-based market. I believe we're shifting out of that opportunity market to a market that's going to require you to sharpen your real estate skills. So let's start, and let me tell you a story about a lumberjack. Back in the day, we're going to say this is a long time ago before power tools, there was a lumberjack who went out into the forest to cut down a very large tree. We'll even say it's a redwood tree because it was really, really big. And he exercised the same steps every single day. And it was really simple. He walked out in the forest with his axe and he swung the axe 5 times. Just 5 times, and hit the tree in the same spot every single time. After he was done, he turned around, picked up his axe, and walked home. Now we know that took a long time for that tree to fall. But by doing the same activity, by hitting that tree in the same spot every single day, eventually that redwood tree would fall. There would be results from his actions. And just like that, there is a rule of 5 in real estate. I want to talk to you about that because I would challenge everyone today to engage in this rule of 5 in your business right now. It starts with lead generation. I used to teach a class in our market centers that was called 99 Ways to Lead Generate, and the bus bench isn't one of them. It's a reference to a song. You may or may not know it, doesn't matter. But anyway, there are lots and lots of ways to lead generate. And I'm not here to tell you what will work for you or what won't work for you. What I'm telling you is you need to be doing it every single day. You need to be doing some sort of activity, whether it's social media, whether it's cold calling, whether it's working your database, whether it's planning events. It doesn't matter. You need to be working on lead generating every single day. From lead generating, you should have leads to follow up with. That could be emails, it could be return phone calls, it could be text messages, it may be setting up property searches. But lead follow-up activities should happen every single day in your schedule. Outside of those 2 things, next comes the opportunity for you to set an appointment, because hopefully that lead is going to lead to some sort of a business. It may be a buyer appointment, it may be a seller appointment, it may be an appointment at a new construction location where you're learning about new property opportunities for your buyers or sellers. What I'm telling you is that appointments should be in your calendar as often as possible, daily if possible. The fourth activity in the rule of 5 is to negotiate or to work on your existing contracts. It's really important that you stay engaged with the contracts in play because that's how you're going to get paid. You might say, well, Mike, I don't have any contracts to work on. Well, then practice writing contracts, read contracts, go to a contracts class, but every day do something to sharpen your skills around contracts. And the final step, and many of you are going to push back and say, oh gosh, it's been too long since I've done that, and it likely has been a long time. But the fourth rule of 5 is scripts and dialogues. You should be engaged with accountability partners. You should be engaged in your market center, maybe in a class. Maybe you should teach a class in your market center. But practicing your scripts and practicing the dialogues around real estate right now are extremely important. You need to be able to share about the market. You need to be able to communicate clearly what's going on and how you can help them win the property that they desire or get their home sold. So that's it, the rule of 5. Sharpen your skills, get back out there in the market. Don't panic. Now is the time to show what great realtors Keller Williams agents are every single day. I know you can do it. Thanks for joining us for another episode of This is the Southeast. You heard Lisa mention a couple of upcoming classes. The links for those, as well as the link for the app that Patrick mentioned called Calendly, are in the video description box below.
Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
See you, everybody.